Chris Gray here, and I have finally got it in this brown box. I finally got my new iPhone 7 Plus. So, it's time to get out my big unboxing knife, and it's time to cut this box open and get this iPhone 7 Plus out of the box and get it set up. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh, there's a nice, you know what I love about Apple, the boxing, is it's premium. There's a good amount of weight to it. It even has like a raised, like the picture of the iPhone is like raised off the cardboard and has a little bit of texture to it, which is cool. All right, we got some paperwork stuff, and the stickers are in here, I believe. Yeah, there's the paperwork, and of course, the Apple stickers, but you gotta have the Apple stickers. The screen looks gorgeous, and the back, this is the matte black, and look how good that looks. It has a beautiful finish. It just looks absolutely amazing. Now I'm going to hold it up to my old iPhone. Now, this is my 6 Plus, and this is the space gray. And I like the space gray, but I miss that matte black that they had on like the iPhone 5. So I'm really glad they have it back. And if you can see here, the antennas have been slightly moved. So the antenna lines you can see here, and you don't really see them on the matte black version. And of course they've moved them so they're more on the top and bottom edging. Right off the bat you can see the difference in the camera. You have the dual lens camera here, and you also have the new LED, which is quad lighting rather than 2, and the microphone is about the same spot. The Apple logo shining and looking awesome, and of course the other big difference will be here on the bottom. As you can see, we have on the iPhone 6 Plus a headphone jack, and on the iPhone 7 Plus there is no headphone jack. Now those two speaker grills, they're not both speakers. One is a speaker, and one I think is supposed to be some kind of vent for atmospheric pressure. I don't remember exactly what Apple, how they explained it, but it had something to do with the with one of the sensors in the iPhone. Now the screen looks gorgeous. Of course, so does the old one. Now mine has a screen cover on it, but it's absolutely gorgeous. The speaker on the new version looks like it's a little bit wider, and that's probably because it has that stereo speaker functionality, and of course the upgraded speaker on the front. The other big difference between the two is that the old iPhone 6 or 6S had an actual press button for the home button, and on the new iPhone 7, it is actually a full touch button. There's no moving parts at all. So that's really exciting. You still have the volume rockers on the side, and you also have the mute switch here as well, and the lock button on this side. And there should be a little hole somewhere right here for your SIM card. All right, let's take a look at the rest of the contents here. We have the small wall adapter. I don't know why they don't put in like the iPad size, the bigger one. I don't know why. And of course, to make up for the lack of headphone jack, we have the lightning cable to a 3.5 millimeter headphone adapter. So of course, it's always included is the lightning cable. Yay, USB to lightning cable. And over here we have the lightning cable earbuds. It's about 7.3 millimeters thick, weighs about 188 grams. It's running iOS 10. Right out of the box, and the maximum storage size is 256 gigabyte, and this iPhone is the 128 gigabyte version, and it is the matte black. All right, so the screen pixel count is 1080p by 920, and on the back here we have a 12 megapixel camera. We have 3 gigabytes of RAM. We have an Apple A10 Fusion drive, which has 4 cores. 2 are high performance, 2 are for battery saving, you know, for doing some of the less power-hungry type of processes. The iPhone 7 Plus has a 2900 milliamp hour battery, which is phenomenal. The screen is an LED backlit IPS panel with capacitive touch and does 16 million colors. It has a wider color gamut than its predecessors. The graphics processor is 6 cores, which is going to make for some great gaming. I cannot wait for that. On the back, we have the dual camera setup with 12 megapixels. We have an f-stop, I believe, of 1.8. You have phase detection, you have autofocus, and you have the 2x optical zoom, and you have the quad LED. Photo panoramic, you have HDR, and you can record at 4K. Now the secondary camera, or the FaceTime camera, is a 7 megapixel camera. does 1080p video finally at 30 frames per second. It also has face detection, HDR. You also now have stereo speakers, a speaker that plays on the bottom, and of course the front speaker for the earpiece is now a speaker as well. You have the fingerprint scanner, you have an accelerometer, you have gyro, proximity meter, a compass, and a barometer. And I believe the barometer is the reason why there's there's another speaker grill on the bottom. Something to do with pressure. Now for the battery, like I mentioned, it's a 2900 milliamp hour battery, non-removable. Your standby time is about 384 hours if you're on 3G, and your talk time is about 21 hours. Music play time is about 60 hours. Now the iPhone comes in jet black, the matte black, or what they're calling black officially, silver, gold, and rose gold. Obviously this is the black, but I'm calling it the matte black. So the new iPhone 7 Plus starts at $769 for 32 gigabytes, or depending on your carrier, you can do a month-to-month payment plan. Or you can get the 128 gigabyte version like this one at $870. There's also the option for the 256 gig version, which goes for about $970. Or you can get it on a payment plan. Check with your local carrier. All right, I want to thank you so much for watching this video of my unboxing and review and spec analysis of the iPhone 7 Plus. Now, I have to go get this thing set up and go take a bunch of pictures because I got a lot more videos coming your way. So thank you again. If you get a chance, please subscribe. And you can also check out my Apple podcast called Apple Time Show, or check us out on Facebook, Apple Time Show. So thank you so much, and I'll see you next time for another great video review.